Sir, can you hear me? What's your name? Can you tell me your name?
The other foot is on the other side of the tracks.
What's the deal with the dog in the backpack?
I have no idea.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't established that part yet.
Fair enough.
Some moments leave a lasting impact, and these are among them. Today we explore the heartbreaking instances when officers realized the suspect was already gone, and their reactions said it all.
Hey, breathe. Deep breaths. In, out.
On April 7th, 2024, the Churchill County Sheriff's Department received a call from train operators in western Nevada about a body on the side of train tracks.
Sheriff's office?
Yes, ma'am. Hi, this is Hyman with Union Pacific Railroad. I was calling because I had a train crew report a individual that's laying down on our right-of-way. We're not sure if he's injured of any kind. The train crew thinks they may have seen the person move.
And is he laying down on the tracks or next to them?
Next to the tracks.
Hey, Sarge, can you hear me?
Yeah. Did this guy get hit?
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm at the railroad crossing, and he's saying it's going to be easier to catch a ride on the train to where he's at because you can't get to it in the truck.
If it's critical, let us know so that we can get care flight.
What's that? We'll come the rear locomotive and he'll take his time.
All right.
Yeah. All aboard, I'll bring it back 100.
All aboard, 100. I'll make sure you're safe.
You want to get inside the locomotive? You good here?
I'm good here.
Okay. Yeah, he's missing a leg, and the other one is all, like, I don't know, his pants or anything hold him on or what.
Okay.
His foot there and stuff on this side, part of his leg is on this side, he's a mess. But he's still alive.
He's still alive? Okay.
Yeah. Amtrak went by him before us and said that they thought they saw a body. That's why we checked. And there's a bag up here in right at the hotel going inside. I think that's his bag. I don't know.
Okay.
If he fell off or tried to get on, I don't know.
When officers arrived at the scene, they were horrified to discover that the victim's condition was far worse than initially reported.
It's on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
See what I mean? But I didn't know how you could get in.
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to have access or a landing zone. I might have to pick this guy up and put him on the train and put him to where my car is.
Sir, can you hear me? What's your name? Can you tell me your name? Can you hear me? Sir, I'm Deputy Nelson. Can you tell me your name? Huh? Okay. I'm Deputy Nelson. I'm gonna be putting a tourniquet on you, okay? What's your name? I can't hear you. Do you have a phone that you can get signal?
Yeah.
Can you let them know I'm Deputy Nelson? Tell them to get care flight on standby and get them here now.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
911?
Huh?
911 or what?
Call them, tell them that you're here with me, and tell them that we're gonna need care flight.
Somebody call.
911.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell them I have a double amputee. Okay.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, my name's Robert Miller. I'm with Union Pacific Railroad. I'm here with Deputy Nelson, and he says we need a care flight here immediately. We have a man with double amputee on his legs, got hit by a train.
Okay, we have care flight on the way. Their ETA isn't until 1953, so we still have a ways to go.
Holy 1953.
Yeah, they're coming
Okay.
from Truckee.
Okay, from Truckee. Okay.
The medic
All right.
should be there soon, though.
Okay, we'll bring the train back to the crossing and bring the medic back to him.
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
Bye.
Deputy Tyrell Nelson finds an adult male lying on the ground. Tragically, the victim had been run over by a train, which severed both of his legs by immense pressure and force. Upon learning the flight care's ETA, Deputy Nelson quickly sprang into action, applying tourniquets to both legs in a desperate effort to preserve the victim's life.
Can you hear me? Hey, I'm sticking with you, okay? Stay with me, okay? I'm gonna lift your head up, okay?
I'm gonna put your head under my my jacket under you. All right? Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's your first name? Bird? Do you have ID on you? Do you have a wallet or anything? All right, I'm here with you, okay? Can you squeeze my hand? Good. All right, don't squeeze. Hold off on it. Squeeze again. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, stay with me, okay? I got you. Can you open your eyes for me? All right, that's good. It's real good. All right, just stick with me, okay? Victor. Okay. All right, Victor. Deputy Nelson, okay? You can call me Ty. I'm here for you. All right? You're gonna be okay. All right. We're not gonna move you, okay? I'm not gonna move you because I don't know if you have any spinal injuries or anything like that. Okay? No, stop moving. Just sit here, okay? I understand that you're probably in a lot of pain, but I need you to stay still, okay? Hey, it's Nelson. Hey, my subject's name is going to be last of Reynolds, first of Victor. I don't have a date of birth. He is conscious, barely alert, barely mumbling. He is a double amputee.
Okay, I advise the medic.
Okay. I'm not going to move him. I don't know if he has any back or spinal injuries. He is breathing, though.
Okay.
All right.
As the victim fought to stay conscious, Deputy Nelson kept him calm and reassured some, offering words of comfort to remind him that he wasn't alone in this moment of crisis.
Your back is hurting? All right, fine. I'll roll you over, okay? We'll put this jacket under your back, okay? Here. All right, stay right there. Here, you can roll back over. I got my jacket under your back, okay, if you want to lay on my jacket. All right? Oh, just stop trying to move. Victor, I need you to stop moving, okay? I'm not going anywhere, okay? We have paramedics on their way. Can you still squeeze my hand? Can you open your hand all the way? Can you open your hand all the way? All right, squeeze it. There you go. Good job. Good job, Victor. All right, good job. All right. All right, sounds like the train's coming, okay? So that means the medics are coming. All right. Let's let the medics get here. Let's see what we can do, and then we'll go from there. All right, sound like a plan? All right, cool. Medics are here.
After 20 intense minutes, finally relief came when help arrived on the scene.
How we doing?
It's good. He's alert. He's talking for the most part.
And we got tourniquets both.
Both on. He's able to squeeze my hand. He's able to squeeze both hands. The other foot is on the other side of the tracks.
All right.
Just wasn't sure what else to do. I wanted to keep him warm, so I didn't cut that off. If not, hey, Victor, stay there, okay? Stop moving.
All right, I'm gonna go get that other one.
Okay, it's a little back to the north there.
Do you have a chance to get a date of birth by chance?
No, I'm not getting a lot out of him.
Not really my priority.
No.
I'd rather get out of everything now.
Yeah. I can call dispatch and see if they found anything,
Do you have a
but
felon?
I don't know. And I can't tell from that.
Arm the right. I can see the press about it.
Glasses and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a wallet. If there is, and it's tied with the tourniquet, but
That's all right.
Though the officers knew little about Victor, one thing was clear. Their only goal in that moment was to keep him alive.
you need to roll over. We need you to stay in like this, okay? We're gonna get some an IV in you, okay? I need you to stay as still as possible. Still with me, Victor? Alright. On the stretcher?
Huh?
Are you putting him on the stretcher and taking him over? Okay.
It's gonna be a blanket.
I got him. Eyes are still opening. Hands are moving.
Looks like he's going up to the crossing. We might go up there and try to get his attention. He didn't see us as we went by.
I'm sure he saw you.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's probably trying to find a landing spot.
Just trying to find a place to land that's safe.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't, we might have to do with him like
Keep
we did
your
with him.
arm
Bring him back.
right there.
There it goes.
Flowing better?
Got flow.
Yeah, I just keep the arm straight.
Hey Victor, keep your arm straight right there, okay? Don't move it.
Hey, care flight landed on 95 near the ambulance.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a possible landing spot kind of where we're at, but I don't know if they're okay with landing there.
Okay.
We're not going to be able to get this guy onto the train though.
Okay.
So,
I'm not sure how we're gonna get him back if
yeah.
care flight can't land.
Okay. All right, we'll do with what we can.
Okay.
Bye. They landed by you guys. That's a mile up the road.
The real challenge was getting Victor to the hospital, but just as time was running out, flight care arrived and made the rescue possible.
If you guys are down with it, I'm willing to carry him as far as I can.
We might not have
Take
another
breaks.
choice,
Yeah, we don't have a choice. It is what it is. Let's do it.
Alright,
Alright. This blanket?
here. Yeah, let's try to see if we can get to the blanket kind of wrap around it. We're trying to.
Can I get that flashlight? Let's see if I can go. Show them.
Alright, Victor, I need you to roll towards Deputy over here, alright? Attaboy. Alright. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Yeah. Alright, so our plan is to use the blanket as kind of just a sheet and just like drag him up to the... Yeah, it's kind of the plan. Do you guys want to take his limbs with you now, or do you want to come back for him?
No.
Deputy Nelson arrived with barely any details, but nothing could prepare him for the bizarre scene ahead, and soon even more shocking information would come to light.
What's the deal with the dog in the backpack?
I have no idea.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't established that part yet.
Fair enough.
I think so.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for landing here.
Oh, man.
You should take him back on the train.
No!
I don't think that would have been... Those are some steep steps.
Victor was finally airlifted to Reno, Nevada by Care Flight. 3 weeks later, Sheriff Richard honored Deputy Nelson with a letter of commendation for his quick thinking and professionalism under pressure. A well-deserved honor. Now, you've seen Close Calls, but the next clip shows what happens when it's already too late.
Shots fired!
Hey, Homer, calm him down. Hey, breathe. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. In, out.
On October 23, 2024, surrounded by several officers, the suspect made a reckless move. He ignored clear commands and charged directly at one of them, showing zero regard for the consequences of the law.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Go! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Behind your back! Hands behind your back! Shots fired! 428 shots fired! Hey, Homer, calm him down.
Hey, breathe. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. In, out. In.
Hey, look at me. No. Come on, face this way, deep breath. Deep, no, me.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
I know. Deep breath. I want to hear deep breaths.
The officer fired multiple shots at the suspect, but as the chaos faded, reality hit hard, and he broke down in tears, overwhelmed by the weight of a decision made in mere seconds. Now, the last incident was shocking, but the next one turns tragic in a way that no one expected.
Hands on the fuck! Get your hands up, I'm gonna shoot you! I will shoot you! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
On April 14, 2014, officers pulled over Richard Ramirez, but when he hesitated to follow their commands, what the officer did next was truly shocking.
Convoy 250 dispatch.
Hands up! All four of you, hands up! What were you doing? Why are you moving your hands around so much? Making me nervous, man. Who are you? Richard? All of you put your fucking hands up right now on top of the seats. Dispatch 374, I got Richard Ramirez here. Can everybody step it up? Hands up! Hands on the Get your fucking hands up, I'm gonna shoot you. I will shoot you. Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! I will shoot you again! Hands up! Hands up! You fucking move, I'm gonna shoot you! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Dispatch 374 shots fucking fired!
You didn't do nothing.
Get down! Get down! Out of the car, get down! Out of the fucking car, get down now!
All of us?
Richard, get out of the car and get on the fucking ground now! All of you keep your fucking hands up now! Back left, take the back left out! Take the back left out!
Hands up! Out now! Out!
Hands up now!
Out now! Come to me! Hands on the car! Hands on the car!
I need medical, no code to stage. We're 1038. Ramirez has been shot 3 times.
The 5-year police veteran said that just within 30 seconds, he became convinced that Ramirez had a gun, especially after seeing him reach for his waistband.
I got him covered if you want to cuff him. Yeah. You're being detained.
Can you take this cigarette from my hand?
No. Don't move an inch. Driver, get out now.
He doesn't even have a weapon on. Come out. Come out. Back to me. Back to me. There's an ambulance here for my friend. Back to me. Back to me. Back to me. And the door of the car.
G, can you come detain the front passenger, please? I don't know if he's got a gun or not. He kept reaching down for his left side, though.
Ramirez was pronounced dead. The night before his death, Ramirez had been named a suspect in a related robbery and shooting across town in Billings. His family claimed that he was a victim of racial profiling due to his Mexican heritage and called for criminal charges against Officer Morrison and announced plans for a lawsuit, though no legal action has followed since. Now, if you think this was intense, wait till a cop walks up and realizes the worst has already happened.
Oh, gosh! You shot me.
Louisiana State Police responded to a domestic violence call at an apartment complex. The suspect was standing outside, calm and emotionless, almost like he had nothing to hide. However, that calm did not last. The moment the officer started asking questions, his true colors started to show.
So, that's it. Hey, how you doing, Lil?
How you doing?
Hey, what's your name?
Alonzo.
Hey, can you step out for me?
No. What you need?
Can you
My
step
dog.
out?
I got dog.
No, come on in, sir. You disturbing the peace. The people next door over there.
Let me put my dog
over there.
Sit down.
Let me put my dog
Sit down.
Intoxicated. That's right.
Let her. Hey, come here. Come here.
Put my dog up.
She can put the dog up.
That's right. He disturbing the peace. Instead, got weed back there. He's clowning. The woman next door with him. You know, I'm about to give you quick. Don't make me keep it over. He locked the door and stuff. There you go.
Hey, hey! He went that way, Ty.
Both officers chased Bagley through the complex and had him cornered within minutes. But just when things seemed under control, Officer Alexander Tyler made a move that stunned everyone, turning a routine arrest into a moment of chaos.
Oh, God! You shot me. Oh, no.
Dispatch, send EMS right now. Shots fired. Shots fired.
No. No, sir. Sir.
Hey.
No. No.
Tyler.
No.
Tyler, you're good. Hey.
No.
Hey, come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No,
come on.
Man. No.
Come on.
No, man.
Come on.
No.
You're good. You're good.
Man. Come on, dude.
Dispatch.
Come on, man.
Send EMS right now. 1018.
Come on, dude. Hey, come on, dude. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Good, hey, put pressure. Put pressure.
Stay with me, man. Stay with me.
Come on, you're good. You're good, bro.
Stay with me.
Hey, you're good. Hey, keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep breathing.
Stay with me, man. Stay with me.
Breathing. Hey, you're good, man. Keep breathing. Keep breathing, dude. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep breathing.
Fuck, dude.
Alex, hey, go to the front of the building. Go to the front of the building. Wave them down. Wave them down with your flashlight. Come on. Run. Hey, dude. Hey, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Bagley was unarmed when the officer fired, hitting him directly in the chest. A mistake that turned the scene from tense to tragic in seconds.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Look at me. Look at me. Hey, respond. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wake up. Respond. Come on. Come on.
Bagley was rushed to the hospital, but his injuries were too severe, and he did not survive. Officer Tyler was placed on administrative leave and charged with negligent homicide. A week later, he resigned, but the damage was already beyond repair. Now, if you thought that was shocking, this next discovery will send chills down your spine.
Ooh, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a body.
Yep. Where?
You see the legs in the far corner.
Okay.
You have seen some crazy and horrendous cases over the years, but this one involving a 69-year-old mother and her 50-year-old daughter, Carol Ray, will leave you shocked. The bizarre nature of the case is almost impossible to comprehend.
My grandma just texted me again.
Okay.
And there were cops in my house again. My grandma's not at the house.
It went on. Doing things when I shook her shoulder and then I heard gurgling. And I screamed, Mom.
In January 2020, John contacted the police, asking them to check in on his grandmother, Patricia, as he hadn't been able to reach her for weeks. When officers arrived at his mother's home, Carol Ray, they were met with a different story.
Grandma's Patricia. Mom is Carol. Are you Carol?
Yes.
Is Patricia here?
No, she's not. She's getting her B12 shot or something like that with Dr. Chapazzi.
It's not written down anywhere in here?
Maybe on, no, she writes down on with Dr. T on the old calendar.
Oh, okay. Does she live here with you?
Yeah, we live together.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
Or your
My
mom?
mother.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
been,
She's been staying over at her sister's house for a couple of days because we just got diagnosed with pneumonia and got home from the hospital. I had a diverticulitis that ruptured.
Okay.
So
she's back here though, staying here primarily now?
So, I mean, all of her clothes and everything are here. She came by yesterday, and she was here not last night, but night before last, and she was here yesterday until about 5 p.m. and picked up her medications.
Carol seemed to have no problem whatsoever, and she told the cops that her mother was at the hospital as she had an appointment with her doctor.
Well, the reason we're here is because your children are concerned about your grandma.
My son John, he sent you guys over last night, which I contacted my mother about, and she had a fit, and I was going to go down to the Roseville Police Department today about it. Well, there's a little bit of a financial money issue between my mother and my older son John.
Okay.
And he borrows a lot of money from her and doesn't repay it. He's got a truck in the backyard she bought him, a car in the garage that she bought him that she took back because he won't pay the insurance on it. So my mom is a very finicky woman, so she got pissy about that. Now, when I goddamn ready to call him, I got things to take care of.
Right.
The mother seems to portray Patricia as not talking to John because of a money issue, whereas John is really concerned for his grandmother and truly worried about her. Shortly after, the cops contacted the hospital and got a completely different story.
Hi, this is Officer Pelt with the Roseville Police Department. I'm just calling because I believe you have a patient in your office by the name of Patricia Bennett. And she has some family members that are concerned about her and are trying to just make sure she's there.
Nope, she's not here. They might have got the date mixed up. Her appointment is February the 13th. But I'm going to go ahead and ask a couple of my colleagues just to make sure, like, did she come here or anything like that?
Is she planning on coming there?
Nope, she's not supposed to be in today. Nobody's seeing, like, she hasn't come in yet or anything like that, but we can watch out and contact you.
The officers sensed that something was off, and that the case wasn't as straightforward as Carol claimed. They spoke to John again, and his shocking statements completely shifted the direction of the investigation.
I just don't get why my grandma would make a Facebook post saying she's at home. You guys show up and she's not there.
And that was literally 2 minutes ago. As soon as you pulled away, she texted my dad that.
There may be other circumstances that we're not aware of, or the family's not aware of.
I'm hoping I just have a pissed off.
So what your expectation is that this woman here who's your mother, is hiding your grandmother from you?
Yeah.
For what reason?
For months.
She's trying to take the money from her that you think is entitled to you?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
You know?
Your grandmother, what?
Our grandma raised us.
Raised you, okay. Okay.
So, generally, yes, I'm really concerned.
Our mom's been in and out of our
where
life.
she's at.
Right, okay.
You know, our mom was never in our life.
And I just don't want my grandma to be passed away and she's collecting, or hopefully she's just hiding her because she's sick. And my grandma doesn't want to know. I'd rather have a pissed off grandma than a missing or a dead one.
Well, if she's dead, then, I mean, if she's got a body hiding somewhere or has done away with her, I mean, and then trying to collect Social Security or whatever she receives, I mean, it takes some effort.
Well, things were about to take a turn for the worse, as John himself told the cops that he suspects his mother could have murdered his grandmother. As a shocking claim as it was, it really gave this case a different angle.
Get her in trouble, but why would you keep lying? But so that's why I'm thinking that nothing's adding up. My grandma just texted me again.
Okay.
And doing cops to my house again. My grandma's not at the house.
The officers realized they needed much more deep insight into the case, and that's when they called John for interrogation at the department.
So when did you physically last see your grandmother eye to eye?
Probably after Halloween, beginning of November, before I went to North Carolina. I came back from North Carolina Thanksgiving, so didn't see her. Went there on Christmas, didn't see her. I've been calling her and asking her to call me. I need to hear your voice, or have my mom have you call me, I need to hear your voice, or I'm going to do a welfare check. I threatened that a couple weeks ago.
All right.
Yesterday I just cracked and finally called it in.
And now you haven't had any voice contact with her since Thanksgiving?
Somebody's been texting me off her phone or off her Facebook. I know it's not her just because the words they use. It's not how my grandma talks.
The cops also brought in Carol's ex-boyfriend TJ for questioning at the police station.
When was the last time you saw Carol?
Last time I saw Carol, period.
Not Carol, Patricia.
Oh, okay. I'm like every time I drop my daughter.
yeah. We're like Patricia.
Patricia.
Contact with Patricia, yes.
Yeah, it was around Halloween time. I did receive one text message the other day stating that she was sorry for holding up Carol. Carol and my daughter were supposed to hang out because it was my birthday this weekend. Game around 6 o'clock, so I texted her. I'm like, "What the fuck's going on? You know, it's my birthday. We're supposed to be celebrating it and blah blah blah."
Carol, and Allison are supposed to be celebrating on Sunday, your birthday.
Right, and then I get a text message from Carol's mom, but it doesn't read like Carol's mom, but it says, "Sorry, I'm holding her up, signing over the cars and giving her title to house and insurance stuff so she can get that stuff fined Monday." It gets kind of, when Carol types, a lot of times it comes up kind of misspelled. It's because she don't wear her glasses and stuff like that.
Detectives began to notice a pattern. It appeared Carol had been using Patricia's phone to text others and post on Facebook, creating the illusion that Patricia was still active.
One thing I do know, and I mean, in this type of situation, I would hope it's more true than it is the other, is I've known Carol since I've been 20. I mean, like bold-faced, like you can show her, like, here's a picture of you, and I have. Here's a picture of you doing this, and da-da. It's not me. I mean, so she's always been a chronic liar, especially when she's off her meds. Because she does take lots of medicine, longer than I think even we were together.
Things clearly didn't look good for Carol, and that's when the officers decided to head over to her house for the third and final time.
No, she's up at the Liver Cancer Institute getting her B12 shot. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be gripey with you, but...
Where is she at?
We're just getting conflicting information that's lying.
The doctor's office that you told us she went to, she's not there.
With cardiovascular is where she goes. Dr. Tapazzo is who treats her leukocytic white blood cell cancer. Her sister drives her, or I drive her.
You didn't drive her today, so today.
And sometimes her neighbor across the street.
How did she get there today, though?
I believe her sister.
Her sister?
Yes.
The sister that lives in Warren?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, we just want to know where this lady is.
I understand, but you guys are upsetting my daughter and you're upsetting me.
She doesn't look upset.
That's
Okay?
fine.
Because you don't hear what she says when she leaves. I just went through a really bad domestic violence divorce situation. He had CPS up my butt for the past 2
We're not,
years.
but that's not what we're here for. We're here to find out if your mom's okay. We got a bunch of people who are concerned about her, and no one seems to know where she
my
is.
son's father, my son, and his brother, which he's got his brother on high alert now, which his brother's wife was just here yesterday morning while my mom was laying on the couch to pick up $200 to do her tabs for the car, for my son's car.
Right.
Well, Carol's words don't make any sense at all. She's the only person claiming that her mother is living her normal life with her, whereas every other person in contact with her hasn't seen her for over 2 months.
I can show you a picture of my daughter and my mom.
She's
sitting on the
sending
couch.
messages telling everyone she's here.
She's currently here.
No, she's coming back here because she just called.
She just called. Why don't you call her right now? While we're here.
Yeah. And she's on her way, then shortly we'll be able to resolve this.
Can I turn this back on to her?
Yeah.
You can see
That's
that
fine.
I'm actually... Oh.
You want to put on speakerphone?
Is it possible then that she could just speak to John directly?
Yeah.
Well, then why hasn't she?
Like face to face, so that they're at ease.
She's not answering.
We're sending messages to
Do
each
you
other.
want to call her again?
People are just concerned.
When officers couldn't get any answers from Carol, they brought in a detective to question her at her home. That is when things took a turn for the worse.
Who lives in the house?
I do, my mom and this little girl for her old.
Has she done this in the past?
My mom doesn't tell anybody what she does.
And your son seemed pretty concerned that she was in here.
What's on John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she tells you that she's with your sister, her sister.
That's got me.
That's concerning, correct?
That's got me worried. I was not worried, but aggravated.
She's not answering her phone calls. The people that she says she's with, she's not.
Mm-hmm. That's got me
concerning.
aggravated. It's all of her clothes.
Okay. When your mom left, did she take like a toothbrush, a bag of clothes, like she was spending the night anywhere?
Well, she has a personal thing for coat and boots.
Yeah, does she normally sleep over people's house without,
Well, she does. She did this time, and she has in the past.
You don't seem very concerned. I'm more concerned for your mom than
No.
you are. Like,
am concerned. I've talked to her and seen her in the past 24, 48 hours.
The officers were also aware of the fact that Carol was bipolar and a compulsive liar. Shortly after, the detective took over and started questioning her.
Obviously, something's going on here. We're fairly certain something's going on. We need to start fresh, and we need to tell we need you to tell us exactly what happened.
Your story's not adding up.
Your story doesn't add up.
Go through it very quickly.
You're extremely nervous.
Well, yeah, I had the police here last night and today.
That you're not telling us. That's apparent to us. We're trained investigators. We know when something's not right and something isn't right. You have many people outside of you that are concerned about your mother's whereabouts. Where is she at, Carol?
I don't know, because she honestly said was what she told me when she left here.
So you need to come clean now. Let me know where your mother's at. If she's in this house or in your garage, that she passed away from natural causes or whatever it is, and you didn't want to do anything because maybe you needed some extra money for Social Security or whatever it is, we can get through it. But right now, what you're doing is you're hiding somebody who's possibly dead, okay?
Absolutely not.
Carol remained quiet and kept denying any claims of Patricia's disappearance or possible death.
She's got dirty clothes in the laundry room. She's got clean clothes hanging right there.
What does that have to do with anything? That's neither here nor there.
I mean...
What's going on? What's going on in your life
her hair
that we have to
in
be...
the bathroom.
Yeah, that's odd because she left for the night. Wouldn't she want to brush her hair in the morning?
Despite a lengthy interrogation, Carol didn't allow the officers to search her house. However, that is when the officers thought of another plan. They decided to interview her current boyfriend, Ricky, who is living with her, and can also give them consent to search the property.
Help yourself.
Not too bad, are you Ricky?
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna step back here. Some of these detectives want to talk with you.
Detectives?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, they'll talk with you.
When was the last time you saw Patricia? Like, physically saw her in person?
Physically saw her. It's probably been about a month.
Would you mind coming to the station with us? So we can just sit there and talk?
It's just
Well, we're trying to we want to find Patricia, but we're getting...
She's not over at Citrus House?
No.
She's lied on me.
Who's lied on you?
Like Carol.
Carol?
She's cheated on me, yeah. Because she's the one that told me that she was at her sister's house.
Ricky's demeanor suggested he knew nothing about Patricia and had been deceived by Carol like everyone else. However, he allowed the officers to search parts of the house, leading to a shocking discovery.
You open that?
Should fit in here.
I mean...
Ooh, bloody...
Oh. Alright.
What'd you say?
Bloody towels. There's in here. She's in there.
She's in the house?
Oh, she's in there.
Open it up, let's see.
Well, hold on, I don't know. Well, hold on.
I don't know. I'm not just...
What?
Nah. I don't know. He's looking. He's looking at it. Nah, nothing. I think I opened up that grave bin and it's full of bloody towels. It stinks like a dead body.
Are you kidding me?
Swear to God.
You gotta get the search warrant up.
It seemed as if the officers had cracked the case. However, it smelled so bad that they had to take another look to confirm their devastating suspicion.
If
We're searching for the body.
Yes, if there's
a bloody pillow in here.
Ready? Yeah, there's a body in there.
Yep.
Where?
You see the legs from the far corner.
Okay.
Close back up.
Sure.
I'll go get this thing up there.
Somebody said he was back here. He needs to. Everybody needs to.
Exactly.
That's a boyfriend. He just showed up. We've been looking for him. I just opened up a big plastic storage bin and it smelled really bad. It was full of blood and towels, and you can see a body in there. So that's kind of where we're at.
All right. We hook her, bring her in. What about
Everybody was saying, the brothers, we need to find out what they were telling officers, because they were saying he was like in the back there yesterday and was coming and going. Somebody might have seen.
There is
Yeah.
still moisture on the top of that. I open it and there's still moisture on the top, so that's not been in there long.
And they were somebody we got to talk to over there.
The officers had found the body, and now it was time they made the arrest.
You're on for James back, okay? I think you know why we're going, but I suggest you think about what you need to tell us, okay?
No. I might have my knife on me over there.
Carol became the prime suspect, having concealed the truth from everyone. The officers interrogated her again, hoping she would finally reveal what really happened.
The further it's going to get without you being able to, shed some light on this, okay? You explain the truth, and it will come out as the truth.
I don't believe so.
I can't give you advice, but if you want to tell your story, you can tell it how it is. I don't have to ask any questions. If you want to get it out, you can do that.
1 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, and I heard loud banging. My daughter and I were sleeping in my room in the back, and my mom was sleeping on the couch. Anyway, there was a big crash, and it sounded like someone was breaking through the glass window or breaking down the door in the living room. I grabbed my gun. I went running down the hallway and had my finger on the trigger like an idiot. But I went, not running, but walking fast down the hallway. And I hit with my right foot hit the smoke at that hallway. And I raised my hand like this, and it went off. You wouldn't see when I shook her shoulder, and then I heard gurgling. And I screamed, Mom, and pulled her on the floor. And I noticed that she had blood coming out of her mouth. But I thought somebody had broken the window or something like that. There was a huge, loud crash.
Once again, Carol lied, spinning a flimsy story that didn't add up. Even if it had been an accident, she had hidden the body for over a month, leaving it to rot in a trash can. The detectives ended the interview, but called her back in just 24 hours later.
Oh, I think you said me out of her mom.
She ran away. I went on and it freaked me out, and I dropped it and I screamed out and I pulled it. I don't know what's better.
Move her somewhere else.
It's good.
I understand that. Very hard to understand. Obviously, she moved anywhere before the garage. Directly in the garage. Okay, so this is where I'm concerned with Ricky. Your mom, and I know this is a hard detail to get through, but picking up your mom, there's no way you're picking it up. How did you do that by yourself? You're saying Ricky went there. Did Ricky come over and help? Do you have him help you move?
Are you afraid to tell us? Are you afraid of Ricky?
You don't have to be afraid.
You don't have to be afraid, I promise. You're scared, are you?
The detectives tried to be patient, allowing Carol to open up and tell the truth. However, it became clear she wasn't going to be honest no matter what. That is when they decided to present the ultimate evidence against her.
They obviously did an autopsy on your mom. They found some puncture wounds with her neck. 3 puncture wounds. Not an old scar, but actual fresh puncture wounds with her neck. How did those get there? Nothing at all? Did you stab her with anything after the fact? I'm not saying you were killing her, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, I don't know, maybe her out from the street if she was suffering or anything like that. Because here's what I don't want to get caught on. Is that once they tell us exactly how deep they were, if it was a cause of death or contributed cause of death, it can be really bad. Plus, we have to get everything out here now to try to do something with.
Patricia had puncture wounds in her neck that surely indicated that Carol had first stabbed her in the neck. This was clearly the last nail in Carol's coffin. Now the officers were trying to determine whether Ricky was involved in the murder as well.
Not to my knowledge.
The rest of your mom was in that. And
Not that I know if I didn't tell you.
Say anything too that leads you to believe that he knew? Did you actually not have a mistake? Did you actually mean to kill him?
No, I did not mean to kill my
Well, I'm not saying that. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying, do you understand where, when these things can't be answered, that's kind of odd. Can I ask you this? What's going on in the room? Did you freak out after you shot her and she was still breathing and you wanted to make sure that at this point, no good for her to be like this?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't know. Absolutely not.
Despite the interrogation going on for over an hour, Carol doesn't help the cops and continues to lie about it all. That is when the detectives decide to interrogate Ricky.
Something you're nervous about? I'm not nervous about anything. Where did you sleep nervously? Mostly in the bedroom. Carol's bedroom. Where did, sometimes I'm talking about with Patty. Patty, I don't know. She's been at her sister's house as far as I know. We know Patty's deceased. Patty's got a gunshot wound to her. And she was found in a tote in that garage. So you have to tell us everything you know so you don't implicate yourself anymore than history. Because here's the thing, Ricky. There's investigative tools we have. We're going to find out exactly when she died, where you were when she died, which I'm betting you were in that house, and you know exactly what happened. No, we don't.
Ricky never became defensive, and his answers were convincing enough for the cops to believe that he was not involved in the gruesome murder.
You don't know this woman, Carol. She has fucked with my head. She has cheated on me behind my back without me knowing about it. The only way I found out about it was tripping over stuff, finding it on accident. Her showing me something on her phone, and then all of a sudden, I love you too, baby, pops up on her phone. Why are you with her? We went through counseling this year, tried to make things work, because I love her, I love the house, and so she's like, oh, I really do.
Therefore, only Carol was found responsible for her mother's murder, and she was charged with first-degree murder, felony use of a firearm, and larceny of $20,000 or more. She was eventually sentenced to life in prison for this heartbreaking murder. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we witnessed one of the most devastating cases to shake the country. It is unimaginable for someone to harm their own mother, let alone murder them. Carol made a terrible mistake and certainly received the punishment that she deserved. If you agree with me, please support us by liking this video. Also, if you enjoyed this video, watch some of the most corrupt cops in action as they do the unthinkable.
Watch out! Hey, give up your hands! Give up your hands!